You went on Big Brother to get back at your ex.
Yeah.
Was that just purely the only reason?
I used to get in my feels all the time because I didn't want to go to bed, so I just ended up crying in the diary. I was like, I just don't think this is for me anymore. Can you tell my mum I love her? And they'd be like, are you sure your mum loves you?
For the first 6 months of our relationship, she was like, we need to get deep. Like, I need to see deep. She always goes to me, is there anything in there? Hey guys, and welcome back to the podcast hosted by two lovebirds. That is right, myself, Will Young, and my beautiful girlfriend, Jessie Wynter.
As Big Brother has just started, we thought that we would get someone into the studio who could give all the tea.
An expert.
Spill all the BTS.
A Big Brother expert.
So, welcome to the podcast, Lily.
Woo!
Yes,
Hi,
an
guys.
expert, a Big Brother expert.
I am.
Okay, we're going to play a fun little game, quick fire. It's just a couple of questions, and I wanted to think about a better name, but I couldn't, so it's Get to Know. It's
Okay.
Get to Know Lily, okay? So the first one is, what is one thing people should know about you before meeting you?
I am actually quite chill. I think some people think I'm like so loud and everything, but I actually do have a chill side.
Yeah, okay, nice.
And I can have deep conversations. I feel
Well-
like people don't know that.
Yeah, tell Jessie that about me, because for the first 6 months of our relationship, she was like, we need to get deep. Like, I need to see deep. She always goes to me, is there anything in there?
I would say to Will be like walking, I'm like, what are you thinking about? And he's like, nothing. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, nothing specifically.
No, my dad's like that sometimes in the car. And I'm just staring. He's like, are you okay? What are you thinking about? I was like, I don't know. I'm just like staring.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Number 2,
What is your Chinese takeaway order?
boom.
it's a lot. I feel like you can't get one thing.
No, oh my God, this is actually a thing with Chinese. You can't.
Whoever goes to a Chinese and gets one
Like-
main meal, I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I'm a
like
bit
rice
judgy
and one
on it.
dish. No way. Okay.
I like salt and pepper chicken, barbecue honey ribs, egg fried rice,
Yeah.
chicken chow mein, dry.
Dry.
Yeah. Because you have wet or dry.
Oh my God, I've never tried it or had it or even knew dry was a thing.
Yeah, so you have a chicken chow mein that's wet. That's where the noodle is separate, and then the meat comes in like a stock with veg. That's like a wet chow mein. But if you have it dry, which a lot of people normally have, it's just all stir fried together. That's if you go to a proper Chinese.
Okay.
You can either get it wet or
Okay,
dry.
interesting.
Then crispy seaweed, prawn toast, vegetarian spring rolls, wontons with a sweet and sour dip, prawn crackers, and then you can scoop it all up in the
Yes,
prawn
I love
Obviously.
doing that.
and a quarter duck, pancakes, hoisin
Okay.
sauce, and the cucumber.
Okay, nice.
No curry sauce.
Oh no, sorry, and curry sauce.
Yes! Oh my God!
Curry sauce, and salt and pepper chips, extra crispy, extra seasoning.
Okay,
Ooh,
smart.
Can you request some extra crispy?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never done
Wow.
that. And I
'Cause
think
That's a game changer.
When I worked at the Chinese, like the amount of people be like, yeah, I want this extra crispy. I want no veg in this. I want this extra crispy. I don't want this too crispy. Just lightly fry it. Like, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use
definitely.
that sometimes, because sometimes the chips, because we're going to get you to rate our order next. We're going to pretend we're going to call up, and then you've got to, because when people did that and called up, were you like, oh, that's a shit order? Oh, that's not that good.
Yeah.
Did you rate their orders?
Oh yeah, like I would judge someone like from what they ordered. Like if someone ordered salt and pepper chips and salt and pepper chicken, I'm like, oh, they are just so basic. Like
Oh
I
my
could just
God!
imagine
I don't want to
doing
tell
it.
you our order now. It's so basic. Okay,
But
okay.
do you know what? I would love if someone would be like, I want a dim sum combination, dumplings of ginger vinegar dip. I'd be like, oh my God, they're so fit. If it was a guy as well, I was like, he's got taste.
Okay, I'm
the phone.
embarrassed to tell you ours now. Okay,
Okay, yeah, we're going to call you up. You got to
Okay.
be on the phone.
I'll do it. Hiya.
Hello, restaurants, takeaway.
Could I make an order, please?
Yeah, is it for delivery or collection?
Collection.
Okay. Can I just take the name that it's going under?
Yes, Will.
Well, yeah, what would you like?
Okay, could I get salt and pepper chicken,
Yeah,
salt and pepper chips,
yeah,
salt and pepper squid,
yeah,
salt and pepper prawns?
yeah.
Could I get crispy chili beef?
Yes.
Could I get 12?
Would you like your sauce separate with that? To keep the beef extra crispy?
What would you recommend?
I think if you want your beef extra crispy, then I would have the sauce separate.
Yes, I think sauce separately.
Sauce
Okay, sauce separate, yeah.
extra crispy. We would also like 12 chicken balls.
Yes. What dip would you like with that?
Sweet and sour, please.
Yeah.
Could we also get some beef in beef and mushroom in black beans sport sauce.
Do you order that? Beef mushroom and black bean sauce. Yeah, of course.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And did we get anything else?
And then prawn crackers.
Prawn crackers.
And
Yeah.
2 pots of curry sauce.
Yeah,
2.
you'll get the prawn crackers on the house because your order's over £30.
Oh, get in there.
Yes. So I'll just repeat your order. So you've just got salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper chips, salt and pepper squid. Oh my god! It's because I've not been because of like not worked there for ages. I've lost like my
Salt and
mojo
pepper
with it.
Prawns.
Salt and pepper prawns.
I was going to be
completely forgot
impressed
you
if you
ordered.
can remember all that.
No, normally I do. Like I could just like I would like when I would be on the phone to someone, like I wouldn't even have to write it down. I'd just repeat it and just write it down as I'm doing it.
So are we basic or what are we?
I like it is a bit basic, but like no, the salt and pepper is very basic. But I liked the beef, mushroom, green pepper, black bean. I like that.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't get fried rice.
Yeah, I was going to say, we forgot fried rice. We always
Special,
get
we
fried
get
rice.
special.
Special fried
We
rice.
get special.
Yeah, you've got to get
So I
special
like the
fried
little
rice.
baby prawns and
Yeah,
the
the
little
chassu,
bits.
chicken, beef.
Yes.
Guys, I'm actually getting so hungry.
No, same. I do want a Chinese now.
If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, how would you?
Fun.
Boom.
We can confirm this because we saw her at Reading.
Yeah. Fun, energetic, and kind.
Aww,
They're
very-
so cute.
I'd say I'm a kind person.
You
That's
are
very
a kind
sweet.
person.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, because we're going to get onto it, Big Brother
Yeah.
has started airing.
I know.
And that's where we first saw you. And we want to run through a few different things. But we want to start with, because what we're actually really enjoying is that Big Brother posted people's audition tapes.
Yeah, thank God they didn't post mine.
Yes, I
Yes.
noticed they didn't post yours. I actually
Why?
looked through trying to find
Right,
yours.
it's because mine was like my audition tape is not how I was in real life. Like I was like, yeah, I'm like a bad bitch. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna say what I want. Yeah, and then don't even mess with me. And then I went into the in-face audition. I was like, hi, my name's Lily. Work at a Chinese takeaway.
Is that
It was
so?
like the complete opposite.
So with the recording, were you like sat down?
Yeah, I just sat down. I was like, so I went on there for my ex and then I broke up with him. I was like, right, bad bitch, like, come on, we can do this. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to cause so much drama. I was like, you don't want me in there.
You don't want this.
Everyone's going to be so scared. And then I literally walked, when I met them face to face, I was like, hi, just working at Chinese takeaway. It was just like the complete opposite. Like the video is like insane. Like, that is just not me on the video.
How do you feel about the auditions going on social media now? Because I know when I filmed my Love Island ones, I kind of did what you did. Maybe not. I didn't say everyone would be scared of me. But like I was like,
She was
yeah.
like, everyone will want me.
I was like,
A
I'm
bit
not
of this
afraid to
candy.
take someone's man. However, I am afraid. Like I would never do that.
See, this is the thing. I feel like you go because you don't even think you. Well, I didn't think I was going to get there anyway. So I was like, I might as well just milk it and just
Yeah.
like do that. But yeah, if they put mine on, I would have like threw up because it just like wasn't me. Like that was not me.
What is that doing there?
don't
Yeah,
know.
what is that doing there?
I don't know if you've seen, but Big Brother Australia on their YouTube channel, they haven't actually got the cast yet. However, they're putting all the audition tapes up. So people that have applied, their audition tapes are up on Big Brother Australia's YouTube.
I didn't even know Australia had a Big Brother.
That's, I think, almost more embarrassing.
What do you think's better, Big Brother UK or Big Brother Australia?
I do love Big Brother UK. I love the old Big Brother Australia format, but then they changed it and apparently they're going back to the original format, which I'm really excited for. But the last few years, I can't say I've been the biggest fan of.
Yeah.
Big Brother UK seems like it's like more the traditional Big Brother, I reckon.
This is Big Brother. Did we make it UK? Did we make Big Brother?
Probably. You guys make everything.
Was it?
I don't know.
So apparently, from a very reliable source, Big Brother was started in Amsterdam and all the people went into the house and the winner actually got to win the house.
See, that would have been more ideal.
I would love a house.
I would love a house. I feel like that's better winning 100k because what can you get with 100k?
Literally.
Like that's just literally lasts like a year.
Yeah, a house. Oh my God. That
I would be
the
playing
dream.
mad games in there. If they said you're winning this house, because those houses are big, do you know what? You would see a different side of me. Like if the producer said do this, girl would be doing that to play
That
the
is
game.
such a better winning prize than money, I think.
Yes.
I mean, money,
100%.
I guess, would be nice, but like, say Love Island's only 50,000, and then you split it between two, and it's 25,000, and
See,
it's like
that's
it's not
just
going to
like,
change your
yeah.
life.
No.
No.
I'd rather actually not have trauma. Like, give me $0 and no trauma
Yeah.
than 25k in trauma. It's not worth it.
No, 100%. I would have loved a house.
Yeah.
For the winning.
Big Brother, if anyone's watching, put the
And then
house up.
imagine selling it. Imagine like a Big Brother fan. Like they would be all over that. They would
Oh my
so
God,
want
yeah,
the
you'll
house.
sell it for
Yeah,
way
yeah,
more
this is what I
than,
mean.
than it's worth.
Imagine selling it.
I know. Have you watched your season back?
No, I've
Not
not
at
watched
all.
it. No, but I tried to watch it, but I just got dead bored of it. Like, but I think it's because I watched clips when I came out, and then I kind of just got the gist of like what everything they showed.
So with your Big Brother personality, what was aired of you, all the clips that you've seen versus you in person, what would you say the main difference is, if there is one?
Well, I think in the house, like, I was so excited. I didn't even think I was getting on the show.
It is very exciting.
And it's like, it's also like, it's the whole thing. Like, I was in a hotel, then next minute, I'm in a car, and then it's like a massive crowd. And then you're like locked in like this bright house. So I was so excited. But I feel like they did just show all the excited parts, which is okay because it is funny to look back on. But there was definitely more down stuff. But like, obviously, they've got to stick to like a character for each person.
I mean, what they did air of you was very entertaining. You know what I mean? Like,
And I can't lie, like every night I had a drink. So every night I was just like, whoa! Like, I just like.
And how much
had
can
some-
you drink?
Loads. Well, not loads, but like you would get the housemates in our house, like not a lot of them drank.
Yeah.
So there was only like 5 of us who drank. So they give about like 6 bottles of wine.
oh my God.
Oh, really?
And then you get loads of cans as well.
so
Oh
it's
my
not
God, that's so
it's
good.
not like per person. Oh my God.
So like
that's
as
so
soon
much
as the
better.
wine comes, like you could just pour yourself loads and you could hide the wine bottle, then keep it all. Well,
Oh my
everyone
God.
would hide alcohol. Everyone would just, as soon as you would get the alcohol, everyone would
I
hide
would
what
be
they
like,
want.
fuck the food. Give me the alcohol.
Yeah.
And that's the only
This
thing I
is the
would
thing,
hide.
like, every night I was like slosh, like I was really drunk. And then
Oh.
in the morning I'd wake up with like the worst anxiety.
Yeah, and
ever.
you're like, what have I done?
Yeah, like sometimes like I couldn't even like be bothered to put my pajamas on. So I would just fall asleep in my dress and that I'd wake up and I'd be like, what happened?
That's iconic.
But it's so good. Well, especially because it gets so boring in there. So just that's a bit of fun.
Wow, I'm actually shocked that you can drink, because Love Island, it's just like 2 drinks a night. You guys got
I
to have
couldn't
just
do
dead us the
that.
whole bottle and pour it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was very strict. You couldn't share alcohol. It was like 1 glass and then that's it.
And you could request like what wine you want. So they always gave us white and rosé. I was like, can we have some red, please? And
Yeah,
they'd be
so you get like a
"Okay,
little
we'll
bit more
get you some
drunk.
red."
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And they'd be like, what cans? But then they would also give non-alcoholic.
strongest.
Yeah. They'd also give us like non-alcoholic ones. So then once you had all the alcoholic drinks, I would start going to the non-alcoholic drinks. Just to
It's the
drink some.
placebo effect, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's like,
yeah.
this is
I
going to
would
be
have
more.
like a non-alcoholic Heineken.
Mm.
But yeah.
Wow, that is insane. So you can have as much alcohol as you like, basically.
Yeah.
How about vaping and smoking? Because we obviously don't see that on the screens anymore.
No, you get it you go in a little room in the garden and like
Like a
you can
hot
get
box.
as much vapes as you want, but it goes off your allowance. So
So
you get
vapes go off your allowance.
yeah, so you get paid every day, but you can bring in all your cigarettes or vapes, but then if you run out, then you'll go to Big Brother and be like, can I have a vape and take it off my allowance? So they'll be like, what flavour do you want? What kind of vape?
So when you say allowance, do you mean the pay that
yeah,
you
yeah. So
personally
then
get?
they would like
Sorry, I thought you meant like the
subtract
food budget.
it off. No,
Yeah,
literally.
that's a little bit tight, that is.
No, I know. So I'd be like,
Oh my God.
can I be like, can I have a vape off what I got paid today? And they'd be like, yeah, which one do you want? I'd be like, a crystal lemon and lime, please. And then you
Oh
and
my
then
God.
and then if you run out, you'd be like, can I have it now? And they'd be like, but someone's got to go to the shop. It's good. You might not get it till tomorrow when you're like itching.
Do you
And
think they ever told you that you had to wait so you got more agitated in the house?
Maybe, because they did do stuff that like agitated you. Like you'd be straightening your hair one time and then they'll turn off the straightener. So then half your hair straight.
Yes, and then you're in a bad mood.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, can you turn it back on? They'd be like, too late.
It's all mind games, isn't it?
This is what I mean. It's like, I feel like Love Island, it's quite like, well, it's not glamorous, but like it's like you're on holiday. Do you know what I mean?
They don't want to turn your...
But in Big Brother, you're like rotting in a warehouse that's like in a house.
It is
with
like
anxiety, no vacuum.
Yeah, like with like aircon blasting 24/7, just like in a like people are like they had like a dermatologist because everyone kept getting like skin like rashes and that.
Oh my goodness.
Because of the AC, I think. Because like when you were in the house, I think you would like have AC on so you didn't hear the warehouse outside. You like people working behind the walls, but sometimes it would turn off and then the house would be complete silence. You'd be like,
what's going on?
Whoa,
This is
like
terrifying.
the AC's off, like we can actually hear. Because if not, you would hear this massive fan.
So you think that they were playing mind games? Did you feel like that you had to come in with like a game plan?
Not really. I was just lucky to get on the show when it was, yeah. So I didn't really have a game plan. And I feel like it goes like when you're in there, like you don't even know what to think because like something's happening all the time. You're just like, whoa, and different people. I don't think you can have a game plan because you don't know who's in there as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know what other people are like as well.
And you don't know how you're going to react in this new environment because that's just not normal. Let's be real.
Reality and you don't know. Like you could think someone's your best mate and then they could put you up for eviction and you never know.
Yes.
So you just don't know. Like it sends you west.
I think that would be me. I'd be like super nice to someone. I would think we're friends.
But then someone would be like, they're so fake.
Yeah,
and then, like,
I'm just like, that actually hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, like it really does. Like, you're like, do they actually like me? Because what if they put me up for eviction? And then you find out, like, one of your friends put you up for eviction. You're like, oh my God, I thought you were my friend.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that in the house? Being in the house with people that you're friends with and then you get put up for eviction and then you have to stay in the house with them?
Yeah, I think the eviction, when you get put up for it, you do feel a bit sad. You're like, oh my God, because you don't know who likes you or not. Do you know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, someone like wasn't like me or whatever. But then like you're like, so who's voted me now? Do you know what I mean? So
it like fucking one of you.
yeah, this is what I mean. And then when you get put up and then people like are hugging you like, oh, I'm so sorry you got evicted. I'm like, well, it was probably you.
Yeah.
So like, don't hug me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and how did you feel with nominating people to get evicted as well?
it is hard. And sometimes like when you nominate someone, like I think I nominated Sarah because I was like, I took a body butter and she got annoyed. And they're like, well, that's not an actual reason. So you've got to think of an actual reason. I'm like, well, I don't know what else to say. So like sometimes the nominations, Big Brother is a bit picky of what you can say or not.
It's similar to, I think that's just like reality TV because.
But I think they want you to be like more like,
say
something more that doesn't cut it.
Yeah, they're waiting for the person you advertised in your audition tape to come out.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Like, well, you said.
But then it's so funny though, because I'd probably be so happy that when they go in the diary room to evict someone, they come out and they're dead sad and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the most, if I ever did Big Brother, that shit would be the most intense.
It is. And when they do the face-to-face nominations, that's like, I think I cried when everyone nominated me face-to-face. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I could do it behind doors, but not face-to-face.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more personal.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, it is personal when it's face-to-face. That's what's heavy.
Was it always awkward or was the vibe different in the house the night of an eviction? Or nominations?
Yeah. The vibe was always different. And then it's like, because all day you're like, oh my God, I'm probably going to go now. Then you're packing all your stuff and you're like, oh, I probably could be going now. And then you're like thinking like, ooh, who is going to get eliminated off the board? Because I was up for nomination every week. So I was just like, is it me this week? Is it not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of got used to it in the end.
You got used to the stress?
Yeah. I didn't even like unpack and pack my clothes. Like I would just have them on the floor because I was like, I know I'm going to get evicted. So what's
just living
the point
out the suitcase.
Yeah. So what's the point of me hanging my stuff up if you're going to evict me also?
They're playing mind games on you there.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, they're playing mind, making you pack it, unpack it, pack it, unpack it.
This is what I mean. But this is why like Big Brother compared to other stuff, like it is a bit more personal, but you've just got to take it on the chin.
You have to be really mentally strong. I feel like you could, like the wrong person, it could break you.
Yeah.
Really, really bad.
Even like hearing this from you right now, I'm like, oh my God, I I would take everything so personally and constantly be offended.
No, this is when I looked back, like when you get evicted and you see like who nominated you and why, and you're like, oh my God.
It
like,
was you.
Yeah. I was like, and they were like, what do you think about this person? I was like, oh, I knew that person anyway. Like, and then you think in your head, like, who's nominated me, who's not? And then you're like, oh my God, what if my friends nominated me? Do you know what I mean?
When you came out, were you shocked by any of the people that put you up for nomination?
Not really, because I didn't really get along with most of them. And the ones I got along with, they kind of got evicted along the way. So like, I just kind of knew most of them were evicting me. I just got used to it.
Do you have like a top one most embarrassing story from the house?
I don't know. Oh, my extensions came flying off when we were all dancing. Like a full-on row of extensions. Like we were all dancing and they literally flung across. Yeah, maybe when I didn't know how to wash my clothes and Ali had to teach me, and that was really
Did you wash your own
embarrassing.
clothes?
Yeah. Did you not?
No.
What? Someone washes your clothes?
Yeah, they had our laundry day, so we would like give them our bag and it would just go away and come back clean.
Yeah,
No.
but they shrunk. They shrunk them.
Really?
Yes.
No, we had one washing machine between like all of us, and then you had to take turns.
Mind games again.
I know.
Mind games
And I didn't
again.
even know how to wash my clothes, so I was like, how do you work it? And then I had someone teach me how to do it. But then they make you hoover the house, they make you clean it before the eviction.
And this was all the time. Never a cleaner came in, really.
No, we would have to clean the morning before eviction. So they would give us a hoover and like a cleaning bucket. Then everyone would be like, why?
I actually do think that this plays in their advantage, because if someone didn't do their fair share of cleaning or their fair
and
share
then it
of
does
stuff,
cause arguments because I did it clean and
yes.
people get pissed off. But then other people wouldn't clean. So I was like, I'm not the only one. But like
Yes.
some people would be like, oh, right. It would really like affect people that it was so messy. And they'd be like, I cannot wait for the hoover to come.
This is so
I'd be like,
true,
I cannot
though.
relate.
Yeah, it's all
Because-
they do. They definitely. It's done on purpose.
And
Everything
that's
is
when
done
they
on
cast
purpose.
people. They cast like people who are more tired. Like I feel like Ali was a very clean person, and she liked the kitchen to be clean every night before we go to bed. I was like, it's not our house. Who cares? Like you're not gonna like. I was like, you know,
Leave my bowl of beans there.
yeah. But then we started having fruit flies and that.
So,
And it got
oh my
a bit
God.
infested. It was
So
we were all
watching-
like this, trying to like
Oh my
clap, and by the end, it was
goodness.
really grim. By the end of it, I was like, now I know why we all need to clean and that.
Wow.
Really bad.
So lessons were learned.
Yeah, lessons were learned, 100%. And I also bought only like, I didn't buy, like bring in any clothes at all. I only brought a tiny suitcase. And they were like, is that everything? I was like, yeah. When I turned up into hiding, I was like, I don't think I'm really going to be here for long. I brought like travel size shampoo and conditioner. And I only bought like 5 pairs of socks. And then because they wet the fake grass sometimes to clean it. So when I would go out for a vape, I would just like tiptoe on the grass. Then by the end of the series, all my socks were like really mink. And even if I cleaned them, they were like stained there.
I mean, it's not like you're leaving the house anyways.
This is what I mean. I would just tiptoe in the morning for a vape in the wet grass, and then even when I washed them, they just got all stained. So I'd like all stained socks, barely any clothes left. And I put on so much weight in there because there's nothing to do. There's no gym or anything. You can't walk.
Oh, you don't have a gym
anywhere.
at all?
No.
Really? Because in Love Island, we had a gym, but I put on lots of weight in my first season of Love
I
Island.
think you do, because
It's
you
just a
actually
part
don't
of
do
the
anything.
journey.
You
No,
don't
like
go
you
walking.
don't walk.
No.
People sometimes did laps around the house like together, like a little walking group.
That's so
But I
mind
didn't.
numbing, isn't
So
it?
this is what I mean. So I would just like eat. All you could do is eat, and then especially when I had a drink, I was like, let's do like massive buffets of pizza, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
It's like by the end of it, I was like, oh, my clothes don't fit me. I think
It's
I
part
said
of
to
the
them, I was like,
experience.
can you buy me a skirt or something? Because I need, like, I wore all my outfits and I want to wear this top, and they were like, this is not a clothing shop, Lily. Like, please leave. I was like, but none of my clothes fit me anymore. I've on too much weight. But yeah.
What do you think your biggest mental challenge in there was?
At the start, I felt dead claustrophobic.
Just with the amount of people in one house sort of thing?
Yeah, and when you go outside, it's just a tiny little garden and you can only see like a bit of the sky and that. So I just felt so claustrophobic in there. And then at the start, especially when you just heard loads of people's noises and that. Like there was never any like alone time, and it was just all bright colours. It's very overstimulating in there because they do it dead bright as well.
Yeah.
Like all the houses are so
Neon.
bright. And like before I went in, my mum was like, maybe we should just like do some like coping mechanisms before we go in, like practice some. I was like, what you on about? I was like, I'm going on a show. She was like, no, but you're going in an experiment, like a social experiment. I was like, I can't be arsed with you. And then when I came in there, I was like, oh my God, it feels so claustrophobic.
Yeah, because it's so colourful.
Yeah, and it's just like dead bright and one house with loads of people. There's no quiet time unless you go on the toilet. So yeah,
Even then they're listening.
I know. Yeah, and there's a camera there while you're like going
this
to the
is so
toilet. It's like,
gross.
oh my God, it's so grim.
Did you get homesick at all?
By the end of it, I think I just missed my family because I weren't friends with that many people in there. I was like, oh, I just want people that I like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you miss them.
I think as well, it builds up the longer you're in there. Like you can kind of cope for it for the first week. The second week, it's like,
I think, yeah, and when you go on a TV show, you just don't know what's being aired as well.
I feel like it's not real life. Like because when I look back, I'm like, did I get homesick? And I was like, I don't actually think I did because it is exciting at the same time.
But do you know what else? With Big Brother, they have the live evictions, and then you hear people cheering in that, and then you hear like get so and so out, and then there's cheering for people. So then in your head, you're like, what's been shown? Why do you think they're saying get someone out? Oh my God, did they say my name? Get Lily out. Like
you start hearing things.
Yeah. And then you go like insane, and then you're like, oh my God, I think I heard get Lily out. And then they're like, oh my God, I think they were cheering somebody's name. You're like, oh, I wonder what's being shown.
Oh
so the live evictions, is that done right next to the house? So
yeah, I
you
think
can
it's
actually
outside.
hear it.
Look,
Yeah,
just
so
outside.
when someone gets evicted, they put cheering noises before the eviction. So when you sat down and you're waiting to see who gets evicted, you've just got to sit on a couch for like 2 hours, and they bellow cheering noises so you don't hear the crowd outside.
Oh.
And then they'll tell you to sit on the couch for 2 hours. Then when it goes live, the lights go down and you go, this is AJ and Will live from the Big Brother house. And you're like, oh my God.
Imagine if they put people in the crowd just to shout things to rattle people.
I feel like they do, you know, and then you hear like, get out, and you're like, and then you're trying to think, I was like, what's everyone chanting?
Yeah.
But because I was up for eviction every day, I was like, oh, I'm not bothered about that. Am I going or not?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like even just listening to this, it's making me anxious.
No,
Like, this
yes.
is so like,
Especially when you're hungover as well. I'm just like, oh, what
Oh, no.
today?
It's
like
terrifying.
the anxiety can't deal with this.
So if they're obviously with Love Island All Stars, I think it's going to be a matter of time before Big Brother All Stars will happen. I'm actually doing a prediction. I have no idea. No intel. But would you do it again if there was an All Star?
I don't know, like, maybe. I would have to think about it though, because even though it's been a year, I feel like I've changed so much in a year.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I go in there, I'd be a bit more calmer and relaxed. But I don't know. Maybe. I would have to say.
Do you want to do reality TV? Is there any more TV that you want to do?
Probably not. That was like my only one. Like I only went on there for fun. And yeah, that's it. I couldn't really imagine me going on anything else. Like I just did it for fun. And like it was just like, whoa. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could. Would you?
Big Brother. Fuck yeah.
Would you?
Oh my God. I reckon everyone would love me on there.
I reckon you'd be so good.
Fun.
I reckon I'll give them good jokes. I'll clean up after you. I'll be everyone's best friend. And then I'll vote you all out. And I'll win.
Will, you would just be really funny. I think you'd forget you're on there.
But then sometimes if you're dead nice, people like...
Do not take my kindness for weakness. That's what I would say in the diary room.
What would you do though if people are like, are you, because people like question everything, every mood. They'll be like, oh, maybe I think he's being too nice to like make sure he
I'll
doesn't
just
get
be like, have
evicted
you not
out."
seen my TikTok? I am nice. I'll be like, actually, when you get out, look at my TikToks. I am nice.
But yeah, I can imagine you on it.
I
You'd
think
be
it's one of the
hilarious.
shows I think I would want to do.
Really?
Yeah, I think it would be good fun.
I can imagine you on it. Imagine walking out being like, hi guys.
Yeah, I know. I would hate it though if they were chanting my name like, get that Will out!
It's so scary because especially when you walk out, like you do your VT and you've not seen your VT, but they play your VT and then you walk out. And sometimes you either get cheered or booed.
You looked really shocked when you came out. I remember this.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, because people in the house was like, because you either get a backdoor eviction where you go on when it's like if you just get kicked off from a challenge or something, or you either go out like to a live eviction. I was like, I would really like to go out the back door. I was like, I do not want to go outside. I was like, I don't know what's been aired. I was like, I can't, like, I was like, I can't do it. But then when it got to live eviction, they called my name. I was like, oh, fuck, like 5 weeks, like what have they shown? And then I came out and I seen all them people. I was like, shit.
I mean, it's
really overwhelming.
Yeah, because to be fair, I don't really think I knew what I got myself into. Like, I think it was just like all a joke for me. But then when I knew that, like when I came in, I was like, yeah, this is so fun. But then once I was in the house, I was like, shit, I have to leave this house to an audience of people.
Yes.
I
So I was
mean,
like,
even just standing in front of that many people is pretty scary, just in general, let alone coming off a reality TV show.
I know, because it's the thing as well, like when you're in a house with like 15 people, however many they put in, for like 5 weeks, and like it turns into 10 people and you just stay around them, and then all of a sudden you just like get out the back door with like a crowd of people. You're like, whoa, like you've not
Shouting
seen like
things.
people in ages. Like you don't see any of the crew. Do you see any of the crew in Love Island?
Yeah.
You see them.
I really wanted to know about this.
You see no one.
Wow,
So
because I wasn't sure if it was just like aired like that.
No, you see no one. The only person I seen was the paramedic, because I had an abscess and it was just silent. She just like checked my mouth and then left.
Really? So
Wow.
we spoke to producers, like I think there was like 5 or 6 people, and with challenges, you had the challenges team, which was like 10
No
people.
way.
Yeah, you saw people actually a lot.
And then
You see no one. So like they'll lock you in the bedroom, and then whoever wants to run out and sort something out in the living room, then they'll sort it out, and then they open the door. Like when you go to bed, you get locked in the bedroom all
Wow.
night.
So
So
everything-
you can't go and get a drink of water or
Really?
anything. No, you get locked in the bedroom.
wow, this is wild.
So with the Big Brother voice, right? Everything they say, is that aired, or do they say anything which isn't aired? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so like you could just speak to them for a checkup. Well, you don't know what's being aired or not, because they'd be like,
Yeah.
hi, you all right? And they'd be like, yeah, but you don't know what's being aired or not. Like one time I just went in and I just thought I was speaking to normal. I was like, hi, I've got a stain, can I have a new costume? But that got aired, but like you just don't know
You
what's
didn't
being
think-
aired
yeah.
or not. But you have
Wow.
loads of different Big Brother voices as well.
Yes, because I was thinking this. They obviously change shift. Like they can't
Yeah,
stay
yeah, so
awake
you-
for
so-
24 hours.
Big Brother, what you hear is 9 to 5. And then you have like the Northern Big Brother. Then you have this little Irish boy, we'd all guess them, who would pretend to be Big Brother.
So you didn't
Oh my
know their
God.
actual names, because when we spoke to the Beach Hut, it
Mm.
was like Big Brother.
We
So you
knew
had a
them.
voice talking back to you, but obviously that voice never gets aired. So we knew that we had names for them and we knew their names.
No way.
Whereas you just always had Big Brother, but you had Northern and Irish. And
Yeah. Do you know one time though, when I was in the house, because you can see like no one, through one of the windows, someone waved at me, one of the crew. And I was like, I swear someone was waving at me, but I didn't interact. But then I seen the hand. I was like, oh my God, hi. They were like, you can't say anything. And they like brought me to the room. They were like, you can't say anything that you've seen anyone. I was like, someone waved at me there. And they're like, do not say anything.
Oh
and then
my
after the
God.
show, they were like, do you know who waved at you? I was like, well, obviously not. But he was one of the crew members.
Oh my
who waved
God.
at me.
No.
So I'm quite impressed by Big Brother, how reality it is compared to what's aired.
Mm.
Like, but the behind the scenes, it's kind of what you see is what you get.
Yeah, like you don't see any crew. You're just chilling.
So it's
With your
actually
housemate.
it's not produced.
No,
It's not produced at all.
no. Unless you have like a challenge or something, then they'll sit you down on the sofa and they just direct you through his voice of like what
that's
to do.
so interesting.
Like you don't see anyone. I did see some crew members. They took me to the diary room, and then I stopped in the hallway. Then I seen some crew members, and they like literally paused like this, and I was like, "Hi," and they were like, "Lily, get out this room now." And they were like, "This," the crew members. They're like, get out now. I was like, "Sorry," and I walked away because you just can't have any interaction with them. At all.
Wow.
Like,
Why?
you, like completely like. You can't have any human
I'd love to
interaction
know
with
the
everyone.
like.
I guess it's just like a mental thing to send you
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, I'm really impressed how unproduced it is in there, how natural it is.
I know, like, I thought, like, I didn't realise, like, how many people it takes to run the show. Like, at the rap party, I was like, whoa, like
Close.
I thought people just go home, but like no, it's like a 24-hour situation.
They stay on set.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I remember when we left the villa, we went to the campsite where all of the team were working, and there was like 500 people. It was like a village.
And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe how many people worked on
Yeah, they've
the
all
show.
been listening to us through their headsets.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I heard this. Oh, I heard that. And you're like, oh my
know.
God.
It is really, really nuts. Are there any rules that you had in there that people watching wouldn't know about?
Everyone had warnings.
Right.
Like, they only had some warnings, but like everyone got a warning for like play fighting or the guys. One time, I think Marcello proper bit Sarah's hand and he got a warning. Like
What?
everyone would get
Why did
really
he bite
bad.
her hand?
I don't know. I think I'm guessing they must have been drunk.
Maybe he was
or something.
hungry.
Yeah, but like everyone gets warnings, and I think being locked in the bedroom, that's a rule that you can't go out. So like as soon as you get sent to bed, it's like you get sent to bed and you get locked in the room. And when lights go off, like they get so strict.
So what if
They're
you're actually dehydrating? You're like, I actually need a glass of water.
I would really play up on it because I never wanted to go to bed. I was like, do we have to go to bed? And they were like, yes, you do have to go to bed.
You're like drunk. You're like, the party just started though.
I would be like, if you give us more alcohol, we will go feral. And they'd be like, but what do you mean by go feral? I was like, we'll just like cause loads of chaos. And they'd be like, okay, we'll give you more alcohol. Or, okay, you can stay up.
Really?
But then sometimes they'd be like, no, you're going to bed. But sometimes I'll be like, can you give us more alcohol? They'd be like, well, what would you do if we gave you more alcohol? I'd be like,
Oh my God, I would say anything.
Yeah, and
I would
sometimes,
say, what do you want me to do?
yeah, and if you're like really drunk and you really want more, but you're already drunk, we would try and like walk in sober and be like, please, can we have more?
I'm sober.
Yeah, but every night I would always like try and escape the room. I'd be like, I have a headache. I'd be like, I need a drink. One time I had really bad period cramps. I felt like I was going to be sick and I was literally crying. They were like, please, can you wait? I was like, no, can I actually wait? No. And they were like, but the living room's not ready. I was like, I don't care. I need a paracetamol.
Oh.
I felt like I was seeing stars and everything.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
And did they
God.
allow you out to get the paracetamol?
Finally. And then I was just like curled up on like the sofa.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And then you have to wait. And then when you wake up, like you really want to vape. And then you have to wait for the garden to get unlocked. Just the biggest
I would
faff
break
ever.
the door down.
Yeah. Oh, and sometimes in challenges, like you won't have a vape for the whole day. And you'll be like, please. They'll be like, no, you can't have a vape. Only when we say.
Really?
Oh
That
my
was similar
God.
to Love Island though. Like you had to ask at all times. You had to ask to go out.
When the door was open, you could just go whenever. But we would get in trouble actually though, because if my vape died, I would just go in someone else's vape. Oh my God, I would get so shouted at. Everyone used to get so shouted at. It got to the point actually, I think you could share cigarettes because it weren't a vape. And I had one of someone's cigarettes and I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm even puffing this, but I just need like some nicotine.
I need it.
I know, but I think I was drunk as well, so I lit it like the wrong way. And it sparked all in my face. They're like, evacuate now. I was like, sorry. But
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's just all a controlled environment. You have no say in whatever.
What was the hardest thing about eating? Was it the food, the rations, or the people you have to eat with?
Cooking, like you've got to cook your own food, and you've got one kitchen, and it's like 16 people are trying to cook like full course meals. Like I'd just be like, I'm not doing
not
that. Like just
doable.
put some bacon on the grill, and then I did cause a lot of the food rations.
Because I did see a clip that didn't they have to pull you in because you were just eating sweets?
Yeah.
Bacon baps, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they had this, but they like brought me in and was like, we've tracked your diet and you're not actually eating proper food. Like you eat bacon and sweets. So I was like, sorry. And they were like, can you eat some veg, please? I was like, okay.
You were told.
I know, I got told. I was like, oh, okay. So
And
they
did
do
you
check you.
afterwards?
Yeah, then we got put on rations, but we literally just had porridge and water for 2 days.
No sugar.
No, I think Hannah like went on strike and didn't
Yes.
eat to get sugar.
Hannah,
yeah.
that was pretty iconic.
She was like, I'm not like Hannah like starved for a good like day to get sugar.
And they just let her starve.
Until she got sugar, yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then we were just on like just veg and oil, not even salt and pepper.
Oh my
So we'd all
God.
just deep fried potatoes.
Man, I would be actually in their diary room saying, give me a Zempic.
Yeah, some people was like,
Give me a Zempic.
some people was like, I'm seeing stars. And I was like, do you know what? I've ate that much. I was like, guys, we've all ate that much. Like, maybe like the rations is good for us. And everyone's like, no. But Ali lost a lot of weight in there, to be honest.
We've spoken about this a lot on the podcast. The one thing that I'm like protective about is food.
Oh, we've nearly broken up because I ate a dessert.
Yeah,
that
don't
was
be
supposed to
fucking
be
doing
Yeah,
that.
that pisses me off when people do that.
Yeah. So I don't know, like that type of thing, the thought of being on rations and then people reducing the budget.
And, like,
I would
when-
steal people's food.
Well, this is what, well, when
You
people
would.
people
Yeah.
cook like homemade meals and they would save it for the rest of the few days. Sometimes I would take the food, but
Oh.
I'm just like, you're not going to eat it, are you?
I would just deny as well. I would be like,
This is the
wasn't me.
thing. How would anyone know?
Wasn't me.
I know.
I mean, it's really funny to watch.
It's every man for themselves in there.
What was the weirdest food combination you saw someone eat?
Well, there was a bunch of like vegetarians in there and they would eat like fake meat and it was, oh my God, it was so awful, like faken. And and some people just eat some really awful fake meat. Are you
Bacon.
vegetarian?
I used to be vegan and I never went for the fake meats because I was like, what is actually the point?
I
I just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought-
No, it would stink. It would, and I have a big phobia of EGGs. I hate saying it.
What?
The word eggs.
Oh,
Sorry, I hate it. And then people would cook it in the morning and it would knock me sick because it was
Oh
just
my God.
one room and you could smell
sorry,
it.
I thought you were saying EGG meant like stood for something.
Yeah, no, I hate
GMO or
saying the
something.
word. And oh my God, people would cook it in the morning and oh my God, I would have to sit in the garden.
Babe, eggs is like such a common thing to eat.
Like,
Like,
it's banned in my house. Like no one can eat
Really?
it because it knocks me sick. I don't know how anyone can eat them.
I do see why you think they're gross because I feel like sometimes if we have too many or something,
Nah.
the smell.
Like the smell and everything and the texture.
I think it's delicious.
So,
Really?
Do you
I
know,
love it.
like an egg cooked a bit funny or something. Sometimes I can just randomly get turned off them, and I'm like, nah, I can't
Yeah,
eat
don't
them.
they call it like the egg?
The egg yolk.
Yeah.
And then you can't say the word. Sorry.
It's okay. It just, I said this in the house. I was like, before we go in, I was like, I can't deal with people doing that. And they were like, do you need to talk to the psych and try and have them banned? I was like, well, I can't go that far. Before we went in, I was like, it's fine, but I just had to sit in the garden.
You should have
while
done that and
people
then
eat
ban it
them.
and been like, who banned them?
Yeah. And
Who's done this?
People would order like 60 of them as well because people like wanted to like keep in shape and that, so they would have them for breakfast. I'd be like, ew. I'd be so judgy, like, ew.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
So that was your strangest concoction you saw people eat.
Yeah. Really bad. Yeah.
Were there any arguments over food that weren't aired?
I don't think so. Do you know what they actually they give you loads of food. Like I think the food budget is like if you get the luxury shopping budget for like 12 people, it's like for a week like £1,300.
Almost £100 person.
Oh yeah, maybe that's not low. But in the shop, like it seemed like a lot, and it would last us a long way when we had the luxury budget. Like
Yeah, because you're not eating out and stuff, and like rice isn't that expensive, oats aren't that expensive.
no, so people would just have people used to like go all out. Like everyone would get like a big selection of cheeses to eat from the luxury shop, food shopping list. Like people would go crazy. But yeah. And sometimes like the fridge was still already so full, and when it came to the next week, they would take all the food. So we would have to restart again.
Did anyone in the house hide food? Was there?
Yeah, someone hid like the Biscoff spread.
I would do that.
Yeah,
I would
but
100% do that.
I think they were hiding it from me, but I was just like, well, why have you only got one Biscoff tub then? I was like, if I was in charge, we should have got like 6. So I was like, why are you hiding it? I was like, it's your fault. You only got one.
You
But
thought they
yeah.
were hiding it from you?
Yeah, I think they was. 'Cause
I definitely
I
would
double
hide food.
dipped, so they were just like, no, she's not having any more of it. So yeah,
With your finger or a spoon?
a spoon.
That's not as bad then.
But then if someone double dipped, I'd be like, all right, then. I was like, we're in the house together, but I really put everyone off. But yeah, and people would hide alcohol as well. I would always hide cans in my dressing gown.
Smart.
I think that's what I would
Years.
hide instead of the food. I wouldn't care too much about the food. I'm like,
Yeah.
as long as we get lit tonight.
Yeah. One night, I found like a full-on bottle of wine that Sarah hid. I was like buzzing because I drank all my wine. And we just hide it everywhere.
No, was there any music or anything like that?
if we won something and we would get like 2 songs. Well, that was like
Ooh,
once a
2
week.
songs.
2 songs, yeah. But then it got to the end where they would just like replay the same music. It was like Britney Spears and that.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're going to play a little game of Big Brother to True or False. So we're just going to read out some rules. We want to see whether they're true or false.
Okay.
Okay, first one. Housemates can't communicate with the outside world.
True.
So not at all.
No.
Not even.
There's no way you can communicate with the outside world.
Ah, here's an interesting. Did they communicate with your family?
Like the producers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they used to call my mum and be like, Lily's had what you're about to see tonight is she's had a rough episode, but we're watching her right on the camera now and she's okay.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
sat with Ali and she's okay. So my mum would be like, okay then. So then my mum would be like geared up to watch it and they'd be like, so then after the episode, my mum would be like, are you sure she's okay? And they're like, we are watching her right now. She is okay. And my mum would be like, okay.
So if you had a really stressful time and you asked the producers to pass on a message to your family, would they do that?
Absolutely no way. I'd be like, can you tell? I used to get really drunk and upset at night. I used to get in my feels all the time because I didn't want to go to bed. So I just ended up crying in the diary. I was like, I just don't think this is for me anymore. Can you tell my mum I love her? And they'd be like, we sure your mum loves you and we sure that your mum knows that you love her. I'd be like, if you don't tell, I'm going to smash the fire door exit now. I get dead sassy once I've had a drink.
I wish they had this stuff.
I know, yeah. Like every night once I had a drink and it was like an emotional night, I'd be in the diary room for an hour, but I think it's just because I don't want to go to bed. So
Smart.
just like elongated.
Carrying on the party.
Yeah.
Number
that's so
2
interesting.
is if you refuse to do a task, you'll automatically be nominated.
No, that's false.
Did anyone refuse to do tasks?
Yeah, so some people's like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this, and then we're just like moving swiftly on.
So that's apparently true.
Wait, it's true.
Apparently.
That's what
If you do, wait, maybe it is in the contract. They have like a massive rule book. So if you refuse to do something, then you get up for nomination.
Yeah.
I swear.
That's
Well,
apparently true.
no, because
People.
someone refused to do something and they just like moved on. They was like, say, who was it now? Someone was like, I'm not doing that, and they were just like, okay, moving on.
And they just skipped past them.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
did they
some
get?
people would refuse to do stuff, and they'd just be like,
was there
move
any
on.
consequences? Or
No,
not?
they'd just
Oh.
be like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
So
Dean did it once.
Give me an example.
So
of
that's
what?
like a get out of jail
Oh,
free.
Yeah, Days did it. That was it. So they was like, Days, who is the most messiest housemate? She was like, I'm sorry, I'm not saying it. I'm not going to do it.
Messiest.
Yeah, they wanted her to like spill the tea in a challenge. And she was like, I'm not doing it. She was like, I'm not doing it. And they were like, okay, moving on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. You can only be nominated by housemates and not Big Brother.
Yeah. I feel like, no, I think they did say though, if you like broke a rule, you could get put up for nomination and have like serious consequences. But I never, and I broke loads of rules, so.
I wonder what the consequences would be.
Serious consequences. That just sounds so scary.
I know,
what are they?
I
Because-
broke so many rules and he just took food off us constantly.
Because surely
I was like,
being like nominated and leaving is the worst thing that could happen. Like,
I
what
know,
other
yeah.
consequences could there be?
well, this is what I did break a fair few rules, but then they would just take food off us. But the producer did say to me, they was like, it got to the point where you all just broke so many rules, we didn't know how to like punish you anymore. They was like, you were like, your cast was just like so bad. They was like, we physically didn't know how to punish you anymore. You took hot water off us. So we have like cold showers for a week and cold baths. Oh, it's awful.
Sorry,
Not
who's
even allowed
running
in
a
the hot
cold
tub.
bath?
Not even allowed in the hot tub as well.
Did anyone run a cold bath?
Some people did. And the cold showers as well. Some people would get a kettle and boil it with hot water, then fill a bucket and wash themselves with a bucket of
Oh
water.
my God, so creative though.
I was just like bearing it in the cold like this in the shower. But yeah, they were just like, we didn't know how to punish you anymore.
Did anyone get sick or colds from the house?
Yeah. One of the girls got really ill and she was on like antibiotics. I was on antibiotics because I had an abscess. But yeah, like my face swelled up and everything. I was like, surely they're going to send me home. But they were like, no, you can stay. You're on like antibiotics.
You can carry on.
Yeah. But they was like, we don't recommend you to drink alcohol with the antibiotics, but you can if you want to. I was like, okay, I won't drink. And then they brought me back and they were like, actually, we've spoke to the paramedic and you actually can drink on the antibiotics.
It's not, which was not true.
Which was just not
true.
true. I was like, okay. And then, but yeah.
They're like, we need our entertainment.
Yeah.
Can't sacrifice it.
Yeah.
Is there an off day?
No.
No, because with Love Island, there is one off day a week. Where you're
Is that
not,
where they just cameras are not rolling or anything?
they are, some of them are rolling, but you're not filming. Like the boys and girls are separate and it's an off day. You relax, you can get takeaway, you're
No
not
off
filming.
day.
No off day, so
Wow.
just solid
Just
filming.
still in the house.
Okay, we're never complaining about Love Island ever again after hearing all of this.
Yeah, this
Because
seems-
Yeah, oh, look at it. I cannot. They use it on the promo like a hamster in a cage, and that's how you generally feel like a hamster in a cage.
wow.
It is a social experiment.
Well, this is what I mean. But yeah, no off days. It was just still same old, same old.
I think
I think they did do one day where you had no challenges of it because you would do like a little like a challenge each day, and then you would kind of get excited for that. But then I think one of the days, I think it was a Saturday, you would just do nothing.
yeah, like kind of like a refresh day, but still the cameras are rolling.
Yeah, still a
and-
camera roll. You would still go in the diary room and that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I think because we did Love Island, I don't know, I just had this expectation that was other stuff going on behind the scenes.
I
and
can't believe you've seen people. I still can't get over that you would speak to
we
production.
like
and that.
became
Yeah.
friends with the villa producers. They
No
were like such
way.
a big part of our journeys.
Yeah, you have a lot to do with them.
Oh my, that is like the complete
So-
opposite. Like I met everyone at the Rat Pack. They were like, "Hi, Lily," and they were like, "I did this, I did that." I was like, "No way!" And they were all so fun. I was like, "Oh."
But I
can't
guess
believe
it's
I've only just met
different
you.
because like breakfast, lunch, and dinner isn't filmed, so producers
Yeah,
come
you
in.
also have that as well, don't you?
They come in and you spend a lot of time with them eating, and
Like a
they're-
lunch break.
they just make sure that you're not talking to like the girls, or you're not talking about anything.
What would you
shouldn't
chat
do.
about to them?
You have to
I
talk
don't
about
even-
stuff that's non-villa related. So you would talk about, did you play football when you were younger? Like just really pointless dead chat, if I'm
no,
honest.
but do you know what? I bet that's nice because it's like a little break from it all.
But then you have no idea what was going on in the outside world. All you wanted to know, so you always pestered them, being like,
would they tell
"What?"
you?
No,
No.
no.
Not at all.
But we'd
No.
like ask, and you can kind of tell by their facial expressions. You know, if you ask a question and like their face would kind of say yes, and we'd be like, yeah, they answered, but even though they didn't. Just
Oh
really
my
pointless
God.
stuff.
Yeah, we just knew nothing, not one thing, and we didn't know anyone.
Was it weird coming out and adjusting to reality after being
Yeah, I literally, when I came out, my mum was like, "Oh my God, come here." I was like, "Back off, please." I was like, I just need like a week on my own. Like, and I also like when you go from like such a bright house and then like when you come out
You're like walking out like a
and
vampire.
then you go back in the hotel and then it's just like a beige room. I was like, whoa, like
and
just
you can
like
get
a beige
takeout?
room. Like it was weird. But yeah, after I was like, I need a break from everyone. I was like, I've not been able to sit on a room on my own for like weeks. I was like, please let me be on my own. And I had like such bad sleep in there as well because of the aircon.
Mm.
I couldn't go to sleep with it on loud blast.
That would drive me nuts.
Did you have earplugs in there?
No. I was sleeping like a rock, I think. I'm such a big morning sleeper. I love
Yeah.
a late night and a late morning.
Did you used to not get up?
No, we would sit with our sunglasses on and just like, sometimes we were still asleep.
They wanted us to debrief, but then they were like, right, get up, and we're all like, no.
Oh, everyone would just still be asleep and they would like play alarms and be like, get out of bed now. And it'd be like,
Oh my god, no, it wasn't that intense.
No, oh no, they were like, get up now and
Oh my
change your
God.
mind.
When we came out of the villa, I was at Will's house and I remember I woke up before Will and the lights hadn't come on and I must have just still been like half asleep. And I was like laying in bed waiting for the lights to come on with my eyes shut. And then I like woke up, I realized I was like, I can actually just get out of bed if I want.
Yeah.
Like the lights aren't coming on.
See, this is where it's adjusting when you get back.
Yes.
It's crazy. Yeah. Because I did have really bad sleep. I would wake up with like nightmares in the middle of the night and I just could never get to sleep as well because in a room with a bunch of people. So when I came back home, I was like, whoa, like I actually like slept for once. and you only would have like 5 hours of sleep. Is that the same as
And
Love
your sleeping
Island?
pattern, did you guys have time in there?
We would go to bed at like 2 or 3, but then wake up at like 9 or 8.
Yeah, and sometimes it was probably shorter sleep as well.
Yeah, this is what I mean. And like you were hungover as well and you had no sleep. You couldn't even nap in the day hungover.
That's
I love a
awful.
nap being hungover.
Yeah, that's awful. I don't think I could do hangover days because I'd want to eat everything
And go bed.
sleep.
Yeah, no, you
Oh my
can't.
God,
You've
that's
just got to
awful.
stay up. Like I had
Oh.
like constant headaches. Some people actually at the start as well, they got dead constipated because it was like a different environment. They felt like they couldn't have number 2.
And as well, you had the camera there.
Mm.
Yeah,
How uncomfortable
exactly.
was that?
So loads of people was on laxatives, and even the laxatives didn't work. So everyone was on prune juice as well.
Oh my God.
So you went on Big Brother to get back at your ex.
Yeah.
Was that just purely the only reason?
Well, that's why I applied. Yeah. But then when it got down to it, and I was sat in the car ready to go in, I was like, "What the fuck have I done? Like, I don't even care anymore. I broke up with him like months ago." And then when I went on, I was like, "Hi," but he did text me after the show.
Did he?
So it worked. Did we want the text, or was it a no, don't text me?
I thought he was blocked, but clearly he wasn't. I clearly didn't block him. He was just like, "Can't believe you went on the show." And then I ignored it. He was like, "Can't believe you ignored me." And then I blocked him. So I was like, "Yes, at least
Yes,
text
good job
me."
on the block. You had the
Yeah.
final say by saying nothing.
Exactly. Oh, he's so
Are
ugly.
you dating now?
No, I don't like. No, I
Is that
genuinely.
that sounded like a maybe?
No.
No.
I'm like fully against like dating now. Like, I just love going out with my friends.
So what era are you in? Your party girl era? Your
Yes.
wholesome era?
Oh, we
Always
saw
party
you
girl
around. We
area.
were all in our
era.
party areas.
How fun was Reading
Yeah, so fun.
Have you tried dating?
since coming off the
Yeah.
show?
No, I kind of don't want to do it either. Like, it just feels awkward now.
Yeah, because obviously people know you.
Yeah, and like, especially like if I go out in my hometown and they're like, "Oh, you went on Big Brother," and I'm like, "Oh God, what did he say?" I'm like, and then it just puts me off it. So I just don't. It kind of just puts me off altogether. But I also don't want a boyfriend. Or like, all my friends are single as well.
Oh, perfect then.
So I'm like, no one can get in a relationship.
Yeah.
because we're all single.
Yeah, I'm the friend that did disappear. So I know, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
We're all like saying that because we're all single now for once for years. But like, absolutely no way is anyone getting in a relationship now.
What's your worst dating story?
I don't know. I went on a few dates, but they were all just like, I only went on dates because I felt sorry for them. And I felt like I couldn't say no either. And they were just like, I was just like, hi. I've never been on a date where they've asked to split the bill. I'd be like, "That's oh wait, I do have a worst date story." So I met this really fit guy in my hometown club, but he had like a trench coat and everything.
In a club?
Yeah, I thought he was so
Mysterious.
fit, like mysterious. He was ginger as well. I don't know what's attracted me to these gingers, but he asked me to go on a date. And then I was like, "Oh, where are we going?" And then he was like, "An art gallery." I was like, ugh. But I went on it anyway because he was dead fit. So I turned up to this art gallery. I think I had a drink before it. I was like, "Boo!" And he was like, "Shh, shh, shh. Oh, it's an art gallery." And it was the most boring day ever. We walked around this art gallery and he was like, "What do you think of this painting?" And it was just like a picture of fruit. I was like, I don't know, like, I was like, "I'm a slut for fruit." And he was like, "We can't say this here." And then it was just like the most boring date in the world.
Sounds like it was like a school trip.
Yeah. I was like, "Do you go to these like regularly?" He was like, "What art galleries?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, I love them." I was like, "I don't know if you're going because it's free or anything." But then we did go to a bar after called Schofield.
And
I was
what
like,
was the vibes like after?
well, I was like, "Do you think it's named after Philip Schofield?" And he was like, "No." And then, yeah.
Maybe that wasn't the best match.
No, he was just like, he was just way too serious. I like someone fun.
100%. Do you have a type?
No. Personality.
Personality.
It's got to be someone who's fun, doesn't take themselves seriously. I can't stand someone who takes themselves seriously.
Yeah, it's just
Especially
like, have
a
a bit of
boy
a
as
laugh,
well,
have
it's like-
fun.
Yeah, not a bit of me.
So since coming off Big Brother, you've obviously probably gone to a few events
Yeah.
and met a few people. Do you have any like favorite people you've met?
I don't know. I think they're all just dead nice.
That's
Like,
nice then.
I've not come across anyone rude yet.
That's
But I feel like it's going to upset me if I come across someone rude. I feel like I'll get dead upset.
Yeah, but if someone's rude to you, it's on them. Do you know what I
Have you
mean?
met rude
Like,
people or not?
yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, we
met rude
have.
people. But then sometimes I do think I'm like, oh, they could have been having a really bad day, or like perhaps they're really shy.
But even if I had a bad day, I still won't be rude.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, oh, do anxious people come across as rude? Do you know what I mean?
There's some people I meet and I'm like, are you being real or fake? Because they come across so nice. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're like, hi. I'm like, oh, hi. And then they'll be like, can we get a picture? I'm like, yeah. And then like, right, bye.
Okay, and to end on, we're going to have a really fun game of Would You Rather.
Okay, yeah, that was fun.
And if you want to give a little explanation of why you've picked one of the answers, that'd be fun as well.
Okay.
Okay, take it away.
Would you rather eat Chinese with people you dislike or have food rations with people you do like?
Chinese with people I dislike because I don't care about them. I just care about the Chinese. It's about the food, not about the people.
What
Because
if
when
they-
I eat anyway, I'm like in the zone. Like, do you know
You
when
don't
you
wanna
eat and you just go
talk.
silent?
Yes.
It's like when you chat to someone while you're eating and then once the food comes, it's just like straight up silent.
Yes, we do that every single night. Like because we're always starving when we have dinner, and then it's just like silent for 10 minutes. We're just shoveling
It
down
just-
your food.
The table goes completely silent.
I can't eat and talk because when I'm talking to someone, it makes the food not taste as nice because I'm not focusing on it as much, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So what if in this situation you had to eat the Chinese with someone you don't like and they were talking to you the whole time?
I just ignore them.
Mm.
Oh my God, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Bye. Give me my
Bye.
food.
I just pretend they're not there, especially if I don't like them. It's like, it doesn't matter anyway.
I really want a Chinese after this
I
episode,
know.
by the way.
We've spoke about Chinese so much.
I know.
Yeah,
I am
so
starving. Number 2, would you rather sit next to someone who slurps or chews loud?
Both doesn't bother me because I feel
Really?
like I do that sometimes really badly.
Wow. So you don't mind if people like chew next to you?
No, it doesn't like offend me or anything.
Wow. I'm sorry, I can't relate.
If someone
Even a random person.
if someone chews loudly,
I'm not talking about a friend because sometimes Jessie does things.
no, but like even like if someone chews loudly or slurps loudly, it doesn't offend me. Because I just like, I don't really like, it doesn't affect me. 'Cause
Okay, that's
I
nice,
feel
that's
like
fine.
sometimes I chew loud or slurp loud.
Have you ever had anyone get annoyed at you because you're chewing or slurping?
Yeah, because I can't breathe through my nose. Sometimes when I'm eating, I chew with my mouth open to breathe out my mouth, and it really annoys my brother. And he's like, "Can you just chew with your mouth closed?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I can't breathe through my nose, so you're gonna have to deal with it."
Let us know in the comments too what you would rather. Would you rather be talking to someone who texts you 100 messages a day or replies every 3 days?
Every 3 days, because I don't reply to any of my messages ever. Like I'm a bad replier.
That relationship would take about 6 months to start.
I'm more of a phone call person anyway,
Okay, nice.
or a voice note.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so bad at messaging back people. It's
I'm
so
really bad
hard.
too. I'm good for like 5 minutes and then I forget.
Yeah, in like 5 minutes we can have a really good conversation going, and then I just can't respond. And
Yeah, and it's not like I'm ignoring the people because like our managements and everything have to communicate to us by text message.
Yeah.
And the more people that text me in one day, the least likely anyone's going to get a response because I'm just like, no, it's too much. Bye.
I know, say I text my manager, and then they're back to forth messaging every single day, and then then
just
other
drop
people
off.
are messaging, and then you just forget about it because you're texting your manager.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty?
No. But I have seen both the boys, and looks wise, Conrad. I don't know how anyone could be a Jeremiah stan.
Yes. Okay. Jeremiah scares me.
I just don't think he's fit at all. But I've never met anyone who's team Jeremiah.
No. I feel like if you watch it, I personally think like the actor himself, he's a lovely person. The character Jeremiah, just there are so many little things that he does that are so icky. Like he says in one of the scenes, like, why doesn't anyone play with me? And this is in season 1. And I'm just like, do you know what? Like, I actually just,
Do you know why I haven't watched it? Because I feel like it's giving Vampire Diaries,
Oh my God, I
Team
said
Stefan or
this.
Damon. And the thing is, I got so emotionally invested in Vampire Diaries, way too much. It took over my life. And I'm like, I can't be too emotionally invested in another
Who were
TV
you?
show.
Team Stefan or Team Damon?
Damon?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Do you know when I first, because I've rewatched it a couple of times, I was first like Team Stefan.
Yeah, that's what people do, and then they change
And
to
like
Damon.
Team Stefan, and then like halfway through the series, I was like, no, Damon. But then when I rewatch it, I'm like, I can't actually be Team Stefan, even if I want to. I only like Stefan when he turns off his humanity and goes crazy.
It's so good, Vampire Diaries.
Will was obsessed with it. My housemate, well, my old housemate, is literally obsessed with it as well.
Have you seen the originals as well?
No, I do not.
Oh
my mum's
my
watched the
God.
originals though as well.
Why?
And it's so good. I really want to go to Mystic Falls.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh,
And
it's so good.
where is it? Orlando? Is it?
Yeah.
Well, not Orlando. New Orleans.
Yeah. Do you know what I do like? What's his name? Klaus.
Klaus.
Oh
you should
my
really
God.
watch. You should really watch the originals because there's like 5 seasons of the spin-off because they're in like the first 3 or so seasons in Vampire Diaries and they did spin off the originals. I almost prefer the originals because Vampire Diaries goes for a bit too long.
Yeah, but
Like,
it
I
makes
get
you
a
want to
bit-
be a vampire, doesn't it?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh my God, Will wants
Jessie
to be
plays-
a
This is what I mean. I get way too invested in it.
Yes,
Jessie
Will's
plays
mum
vampires.
always tells me that when he was younger, he was Klaus.
See, do you know what's so funny though? My twin brother got obsessed with it, and I was like, oh my God, like even boys get obsessed with Vampire Diaries.
Yes,
'cause-
I loved it. I really want to rewatch it, but there's like too many seasons to get Jessie involved with. And to end on, is there any piece of advice you could give to, I guess, these new housemates?
Yeah, I'd say I get so many DMs like, oh, like what's your biggest advice and all that. I think just be yourself and yeah, just be kind to people in the house. And I'd say when you come out, don't take it too seriously. Like as well.
Yeah.
And I'd say that to like when you come out, it is very scary. So just try and be relaxed and that because it is very stressful when you come out. And then like if you see people talking about you, and you're like, just don't take it personal. But that's what they say though. They go, it's a panto, remember? So don't get offended, Lily, because it's a panto. But when you're like, well, it's actually not a panto, and I am a human.
Yeah.
But like, you've just got to take everything with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they see people on reality TV as technically a character. That's what
yeah,
happens.
this is what I mean. And I feel like, obviously, well, like, even with the housemates, like you cast your different housemates, just try and not take it seriously because it's so hard as well. Like you get like proper deep into it. Like you're like, oh my God, when you're in the house, you get like really sucked into all the drama and that. But you've just got to take everything with a pinch of salt,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, that's really good advice.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Honestly,
Thank
it was
you for
such a fun
having me.
chat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. It's been so fun.
Oh,
I love the setup.
Oh, thank you. We
It's
crafted
so
it ourselves.
cute. I love it.
And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're listening on Spotify as well, smash that follow button, please.
And
right
let
now.
us know which Big Brother housemate you are voting for. And that's a wrap today. Love ya.
Bye.